Sunderland have secured promotion back to the Premier League, but former striker Kevin Phillips has warned that there are difficult times ahead for the Black Cats. Tommy Watson, who is joining Brighton, scored a 95th-minute winner as the McKems beat Sheffield United 2-1 in the playoff final at Wembley. Tyrece Campbell gave the Blades a first-half lead, with Eliezer Mayenda leveling the scores 15 minutes from time, before Watson dealt the killer blow. The result means that Sunderland will join Leeds and Burnley in the top flight next season, after both sides were promoted automatically. Sunderland won the playoff final, credit Imago. Sunderland set to struggle. In the last 2 seasons, all 3 teams that have been promoted to the Premier League have been relegated back down immediately. To make matters worse for Sunderland, Joe Bellingham is expected to leave, potentially following in his older brother's footsteps and joining Borussia Dortmund. Speaking live on TalkSport, former Black Cats striker Phillips warned that Regis Lebris' side will need additions to survive, saying, "I think if this team went into the Premier League, and this is no disrespect to them, they'd really struggle. You'd love to give them an opportunity, but there's such a big gulf between the Premier League and the Championship. It's a good problem to have the £210 million that they're going to get, but they have to invest it wisely. They need to bring in 4 or 5 to strengthen that squad. It's a great headache to have." In the final Championship table, Sunderland finished a staggering 24 points behind both Leeds and Burnley, and were even 14 points off the side they beat in the playoff final, Sheffield United. Position team games points 1 Leeds, P461002 Burnley, P461003 Sheffield United 46904 Sunderland, P4676 Championship Table 2024-25. That is quite a gap to close to the other promoted sides, and even if they finished above those 2, it would probably still see the Black Cats relegated back down to the 2nd tier. Enzo Laffy will be with Sunderland for their top-flight journey, after the playoff final win triggered a permanent option in the midfielder's loan deal from Roma. However, with Leeds set to give Daniel Farke over £100 million to splash over the summer, the McKems will need to add more to their squad to keep up with the pace in the top flight. The one thing in their favor is the fact that the Stadium of Light will be rocking for every single game, so if Sunderland can capitalize on that advantage and maintain strong home form throughout the season, they have a chance of surviving.